Guys, again, this is me on my farming channel. Here I'm gonna be showing you guys, which I promised to show you all my tomato field. As you can see that I gotta be doing some weeding just now because we're experiencing some very heavy rainfall. As you can see, I've just got it some soak to the land, but as a farmer, that's what happens when you're a farmer. So here I'm gonna be showing you guys my tomato field. Actually, my banana ropes just finished. I gotta got some new ones, and if you can look to the top, you can see some blue strings up there. I'm gonna give you guys a little tool to show you how the land has been progressing. So these are the tomatoes, and signs that your tomatoes need tying is this. I actually spend a lot of time doing other things, so they came upon me. So if you see your tomatoes is trying to lie down, this is one sign that you need tying. That's when you're gonna get yourself ready to run your string. So that's the structure I got here. I got a picket here, and this blue line, it runs all the way back up to another picket up there. Okay, also I'm not gonna waste time here because I gotta run. I gotta go get some more strings, and I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna be using to tie the tomatoes. I don't want to use like the string because it cuts. So if you got cucumbers, as you can see now, my cucumbers are flowers in. They're looking really healthy, nice and green. I love that. As you can see, all those brambles in there, wondering why did I put it there. Okay, because this is a running vegetable, it actually grows better, produce better when hang. Just like pumpkins, melon, any running vines, stuff like even beans. The more you give them place to get higher runs all through different areas, they run, they run, they run. The fruit gets enough space to extend itself, feel free to develop. Okay, when it's on the ground, it takes a while to develop. Some of them become short stunted, as we call cockajut. We don't really want these types of cucumbers because persons, not everyone buy those things. Only if it's selling to a customer that you usually buy from. Sorry, who usually buys from you. So actually, this is a little strategy I've been using for years with my cucumbers. Okay. So what I do, I'm just gonna get some brambles. I'm gonna stick them there, and then one day I'm gonna come and I'm gonna direct the shoots, which is gonna be these things here. Okay. I'm gonna direct these things to go up to where I want them to run. And then as soon as they make their way, I'm gonna leave them to run and go where they wanna run. And then I'm gonna come through the field and I'm gonna pick the cucumbers, okay? So actually this is it for here. Let me just give you guys a short run up to the beans. So as you can see, my tomatoes need tying. Onto that. It's not to say like it had caught up on me so badly that my tomatoes is already fell down. Nah, I still got time and my timing is perfect. So these are my other set of tomatoes. These are the younger tomatoes that are coming up. I'm so happy to see them. Tomatoes is very hard to get off the ground, and that's the most important thing in farming. You want to get your crops looking like this off the ground, so you know for surety your plant is in good health. If your plant dies after being off the ground, then it simply means that the soil they got a fungus in it, or the farmer is not taking good care and spending enough time with his produce. Okay, so that's a key factor in farming. Always spend time. So here, as you can see, the blue strings, which I've showed you guys, I just rushed up here to actually come and check on them. Gotta be doing a little cleaning, and also I'm really surprised because those little stuff they are already stringing, and I haven't planted them more than 2 weeks right now. Well, what I did, I weren't sure of us getting this thing they call heavy rainfall. So what I actually did, I put my fertilizer in the ground one time and then I plant. But not expecting that the results are gonna be so quick. I thought it would have taken some more time. As you can see, I run the string in a sequence, so I get to pass through every crop and harvest. Okay, so when I'm coming to harvest, I'm going to be harvesting on this side, and I'm going to be harvesting on this side. So as a farmer, you need to make space where you can walk through your vegetables, see how they look, see what area needs to get a little what lacks and need to get a little boost up. Even all the strings are like that. So if you need a nice little video sequence where I does the string, I gotta put some strings down there. You can ask in the comment section how I does it, what strategy I use, and I'm gonna show you. So I'm just gonna give you a quick tour as I use the running string across to that there. Actually, I get a piece of stick, I stick it into the ground, and I tie one end, I draw out it, and I'm gonna take the next end and I bring it up here. Okay, it goes over this line and it also comes back down onto another stick in another stool of beans. Gotta tie it there, take the next end, back up over the string, and so on until it goes right up. So what my beans need right now is attention. As you can see, my field, it's dirty, and that's not really sanitary in, as you can see, for beans. Beans are very technical vegetable. You don't really need too much of a crowdy because it can create a lot of, like I say, it can help create pests, and it can even bring insects. And insects is what I'm gonna have to get spraying to use to control. So if I don't want that to happen to me, I have to come here with a rake and I gotta sweep through every walking stand that I put here. And also I gotta start molding my beans because they start showing the strings. I don't must mold them, okay? I don't must because they're already off the grid. But if I want more rooting and I want my vegetable looking a little bit more expand, I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I'm just gonna run again, give you guys a quick tour for the pork chops and the cabbages. So I'm gonna show you guys a little structure again. Sorry about the run, but when you're late, you're late. So what is happening here? As you can see, I've made a video where I've done my first ripping for sales. So what happened, there are a few small ones that I think can wait a week again, which I mentioned in my first video. I'm going to give them this week because we have very critical weather conditions and not likely the best for them, but because they are young still and the ground doesn't hold the water and it's on a slope, which is a very good thing for the pak choi, I still get a win-win chance. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing, as you can see the cabbages between the pak choys, when the pak choi rip out, it's going to give the cabbages enough time to develop themselves. And with that, I'm going to be coming with another manual also. So as I rip off all the pak choys, I'm going to be coming with a heavy dose of manure, a very strong fertilizer, which is going to be a 2020, and I'm going to give the cabbages a very strong fertilizer. I'm going to give them a week because I got the irrigation system. I also going to wet them so that they intake the fertilizer because I'm going to have to plant in another set of pak choy between the cabbages. That's why I do the distancing very far. So when I put in back the younger plants, the leaves of the cabbage don't overtake it. But soon after, when the cabbages start spreading, I don't think I may be able to do pak choi here again. So what I want to do is rip enough pak choi. So sometimes I get like 2-3 rips in the cabbage field. So what I'm going to be doing, as I said, I'm going to put the fertilizer after I rip out all the stuff and sell them off. Then I'm going to wet it, let it intake, give them at least 4 days for it to develop, give them another soak again, and then I'm going to come with the pak choi. And when I plant the pak choi, I'm going to give the pak choi another dose of manure also. So the cabbage is going to get an intake and the pak choi is going to get an intake because the pak choi grows really, really quick, okay? It grows very fast. So I doesn't have a problem with the pak choi springing up between the cabbages. But what I have a problem with is the cabbages surviving through the pak choi. It will survive, it could survive, it just needs manure, okay? So thank you all for watching. Sorry, I got my lettuces down there. I had to do a cleanup. As you can see, it's looking very nice and clean. You can see the little green structures there. And I have to work on them from time to time, but because I had a dry season and I'd made a video that I'm going to get the water, now the rain's falling, what I did, I planted and replaced, and I actually give them a dose of strong fertilizer, which I'm going to be giving to those up there. So when I give them that, I'm so happy that the excess rainfall had fell. So that extra rain that is falling, it's going to help the fertilizer to intake and it's gonna give the plant a boost to pitch off the ground.